Welcome, everybody, to the 2023 Saucy's Cup Finals. We have John Allport, who made it in the Pro Division, versus Mike Sims, who made it to the finals for the AM side. This is the playoff bracket for this past season. The top 8 from each side makes it in. And here we go. Hole 1. Mike Sims won the old disc flip, so he'll be teeing off first. Pretty nice day here in February. Not many other people in the park. It's a good drive to start off the day. Mr. Allport with a rip. All of 330 feet, 350, I think it's 355 feet. He's pin high. And we're off. Yeah. We are good, sir. It's a tough little obstacle for being so close to the basket. But that grill gets a lot of use in the summertime, so. It's a good effort. Not what he wanted. I think he wanted to turn that over a little more and have it float in the basket, but he's about 20 feet out. John's sitting here 38 feet for his first putt of the day. It's up. Hits the pole, center of the basket. It's a great way to start the day. You can hear the wind. A windy day. Not too windy. I'd say about 8 to 12 mile an hour winds coming from the west. So Mr. Allport's up 1 after 1. Hole 2, 290 feet. A little low out of the hand. Yeah, Mike follows suit. Just a little low. This one, you have a low ceiling, so you don't want to hit that first tree. So you do want to keep it low, but it's tough because there is a little hill, so it's a good upshot. Puts him under the basket for his par. John's probably about 15 to 20 feet closer. Looks to be a 90-foot chance at birdie. Low ceiling. Nice and low. Oh, burns the right side of the chains. Mike's going to clean up his par, leaving John his 18-foot par attempt to stay up 1. That's pure. So up 1 after 2, Mr. Allport. We're going to move on to hole 3 while observing a neighborhood fight happening here. I'll Photoshop it. I'm still working on that Photoshop to get that disc a little higher. Mike lays down his trusty roller. The wind just held that one up a little bit longer than he wanted to. He's outside circle 1 for his par. Mike here with his second shot. Using the trusty Spindler zone. Puts himself under the basket. About a 10-footer left for him. 10, 20, 30, yeah, 36-foot attempt to save par here with a tailwind. He's got to keep this one higher than he thinks. Wind just kind of pushes it down. He had the line, but did not have the height. That will be for his bogey. And Mike's stepping up here to keep this match all square, kind of collecting himself here. There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Nice spot, bud.
Back to all square after 3.
One lone balloon.
The Chinese balloon.
Chinese balloon.
You hear about that other?
Catching up on news stories of the week. Hole 4, 260 feet uphill, plays more like 280, 290. It's a good shot by Mike. He's back. Neighborhood kids are trying to razz John. They're going to have to do better than that, though, because he is parked.
Nice spot.
Nice birdie.
Careful now.
Birdie, birdie, all square after 4. Moving on to hole 5 after we get this cleaned up. There we go.
Nice. Well.
That's Mike's Hades. Does turn over a little for him, but not as much as he would have wanted.
Was that a scorch?
Confirmation that was a proto Hades. Knowing John, this is probably a nuke.
Oh, no.
Similar line to Mike. We got ourselves a old-fashioned putt off here. Not what he wanted there. And Mike's going to step up to see if he can do better than what he just saw. He knows he has to keep it a little higher. That tailwind is pushing the disc down. Mike is no stranger to a long putt. He's knocked a few down in his career. Same thing, a little low. This is a bit of a knee knocker here with the headwind. I know I've missed this putt too many times. And it stays in for him. So that's par. And Mike with his par.
Nice.
Keeping this match at all square through 5 holes. On to hole 6, 290. Got to keep this one in the middle of the fairway. You can hit a tree early on the right, or you can hit the guardian tree there. Great shot. And Mike's on the back side, 28-footer. I dare to say this is a buzz. Could be wrong. Nice and smooth out of the hand. There you go. They're going to be attacking this hole from opposite sides at the same distance, 28-foot putt. Now he knows in his head he's got to keep it high because he's had this putt already a couple times. He keeps it high and it stays high. At this point he's thinking, what do I need to do? John answers with a birdie, notching himself up 1 after 6 holes. Hole 7, toughest hole on the course.
Oh, wow. What a shot.
John lays down quite a roller, gets around all the trouble. Turns over a little too much for Mike. That's what he wanted to see out of that disc on hole 5. But on this hole is not what you want. Finds himself in a bit of jail here. He's going for a forehand layup here. Nicely played. Gets the disc to do a little bit of the work for him. Great upshot. This would be a big one if he can get this to drop. You don't see a birdie on this hole too often. Great attempt. Mike completes the scramble. Mr. Allport is going to stay up 1 after 6. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was looking good.
I believe John went out of bounds here. So this is for his par. So he's going to put himself under the basket for his bogey. Mike just needs to get a par, so he lays it up, gets his point, brings this back to all square. It's a nice play. No need to really go for that putt.
That's a seasoned play right there. Get up there. Yeah.
Yeah, afraid so. The island hole 9, 195 feet. But that island up there is pretty much the size of Circle 1. And with the headwind, it's not easy. John was really hoping that disc would have stood up a little more in the wind, but it didn't. So both OB head straight to the drop zone, edge of Circle 1.
Yeah,
Gets the putt to drop for his par. That's a big putt. A little high. That's going to put Sims up 2 after 9 holes. Moving on to the back, hole 10. What a shot. Keeps it in the fairway. a lot of times you can hit that early tree and it's a bogey. And John puts up one of the best shots I've seen on this hole all year.
Oh, man.
Long of the basket. That's a lot of pressure. So we missed Sims' upshot here. So he's sitting that red disc on the middle of the screen. That's for his par. This is for John's birdie. So he can get one back here, making this 25-footer. That's exactly what he does. Oh, Sims is up 1 after 10. Bit of a momentum shift here after that big putt and then this big drive. Mike's got to make this happen. Just leaks it out to the left, hits a tree early. So he's going to be in a tough spot. It's no way to really birdie this. Bearing a miracle. He sets one down for his par. And John's in the same position as last hole. A 28-footer for his birdie to get another point. Get a point back. And he takes advantage, gets the match back to all square after 11. Hole 12, wide open shot, but that wind definitely can mess with your drive. Too much hyzer, wind will get under the disc, push it to the left. Not enough hyzer, wind gets on top of the disc, pushes it down. So you got to have a pretty perfect shot. This one just came, it seems like it came out a little early. Flared it out to the left. Beautiful day. All square. Mike for his second shot. And that's a layup.
Nice
Put it
play.
under the basket. Don't want to mess with this green. If you leave yourself too big of a putt, it's not easy. Kind of a crosswind on this one for John. Circle's edge. The wind just didn't let it get up to as high as it needed to be. You're going to put that one up for his par. Mike's walking up to clean up his par. So after 12 holes, we're going to be all square.
There you go.
Moving on to hole 13. 6 holes left on the course. John puts up a picture-perfect shot.
Great job.
Drops it to about 8 feet. Pressure's up. Mike leaks this one out a bit to the right. The wind was helping it, but he leaves himself a downhill putt. Definitely doable. Makes easy work of that. Putting this seemingly close putt a little further mentally. I don't think John was thinking that.
Good.
I think John had that one. So all square after 13. This is where things
What a shot.
Wow.
got interesting. Mike lays down his roller. It just catches the edge too quick and gets pushed over towards that stand. And he does have at least some room to have a shot. But John's up there on circle 1, so this is a Herculean effort.
Good attempt. So funny, I think I had like my 5th birthday there.
Oh, that's quite a birdie on hole 14. John's up 1. A nice looking shot. Did tickle a bit of the tree on the way up, but it gets down there onto the circle 1. Big dogs are barking today. Just got pushed down a little bit. Oh my God, you hate to see it. That was to bring the match back to even. Nerves got the best of him on that one. I imagine he's been thinking about that putt for the last 4 months or so. Mr. Allport's up 1. Three holes remaining. I'm sorry, he's up 2 after that last hole. That was to seal the match if he would have made that putt. They both are going to get their pars. John's going to stay up 2 with 2 holes to go. This is a must-win hole for Mike Sims coming up here after we clean up these pars. John's not going to make that easy with this pretty good shot.
I put it close.
Mike knows John has about a 28-foot putt to win the match. This is an ace or park situation.
There you go. Sit. There you go. Perfect.
He parked it, so he's going to put that pressure on at least.
Everything up.
They're moving up here. This is about a 30-foot shot. This is to win the Saucy's Cup. Looks like he's in a good place. He's not taking too long. He knows he's made most of his putts for the day, and it's in. There it is, folks. Your 2023 Saucy's Cup champion, John Allport. The nice effort by both players to make it to the finals. And a great win by John. Congratulations.
All right. 6 to 4. You said 17. Yeah, I finished on 18 against this guy.
So hole 18 we did not need to play, so we moved right on to the award ceremony.
Mike, congratulations, runner-up. You won the advanced
Good job to Mike Sims.
$20 in sauces.
Great season.
You got a trophy coming for winning, for getting into the final. For sure. I'll get that to you.
Thanks, Brendan.
Yep. And then Saucy's Cup champion 2023. Yeah, buddy. There you go. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
There it is. Congratulations.
Thank you. Stuff's on the inside there. $100 and
We'll be running this season this year as well. Everybody come on out. Thank you to Saucy's for sponsoring our season with Pizza CTPs, CT Pizzas. Thanks to our gallery for coming out.
All right, speech time.
I'd like to thank God.
And God thanks you back. There we go. A great season. Thanks for everybody for coming out and making it a great one. It's a lot of fun. Makes Sundays even better during the winter. Congratulations to John Allport.